Hello, my friends. This is Karen Barney with Intuitive Tarot. Thanks so much for joining us here. This is a message for Sunday, November 10th, 2019. What's the message for my friends Sunday? I almost said December. Sunday, November 10th. Now remember, tomorrow is that conjunction of the Sun and Mercury in Scorpio. So you're going to start to see some revelations come out. You're going to see, you're going to see very clearly what's been going on in your life. You might even have a couple of aha moments here tomorrow or even creeping in today. So just keep that in mind. What's happening for my friends? What do we need to know? What do all of us need to know? Spirit-led message. November the 10th. November the 10th, Sunday, November the 10th. Thank you. The Three of Pentacles. So the plan. The plan is perhaps starting to come together, my friends. The plan, the Three of Pentacles. Gathering the right people, putting the pieces in place. What do we need to know for November 10th? How do we navigate November 10th? What do my friends need to know? Thank you. The Ten of Pentacles. Love it. Pardon me. So perhaps this is a family situation. It might be. Maybe you're putting the right pieces together for your family. You might be putting the right pieces together for your family wealth and abundance. But that is the plan. The plan is for that security. What's happening here? What do my friends and I need to know to navigate November 10th? Sunday, November 10th. Now, you might be spending it with family, but there's some portion of that that gives you pause. The Nine of Swords. What is it that worries you about that? Don't doubt your plan. Don't doubt the plan. Now, that's not, that's really just anxiety and fear coming up for you. It's not necessarily, too many cards there. We just need one. How about one card, please? One card for Sunday, November 10th. And, okay. I asked for it, right? The Tower. The Tower coming in. So, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So, my friends, Sunday seems to be like it might be an eventful day. Perhaps there are some things that you have an aha moment on with the Tower. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I could do that with the Magician here. Manifesting it. Eight of Pentacles, something you've been working on. All right, and then we have our King of Cups. So working on, that's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person perhaps, but working on it in a very loving and kind and compassionate way, being very, a little bit reserved, I would say, as far as emotions are concerned. You're not necessarily telling everybody everything. And the Six of Swords, you're ready to move on. What are we moving on from? These changes that you are weighing out. The Nine of Wands, feeling, you're fighting hard for this. And the Knight of Pentacles is bringing you the security and the plan and the support that you need, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is always, always, always successful. And here you are, single, independent, successful. What is ending? My goodness, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. I need to stop this. We're down a rabbit hole here. And the King of Swords, a final decision, my friends. Wow. So if there have been some things that, Scorpio has brought to light, don't forget we have an alignment between Mars and Pluto right now that is going to illuminate all of those power struggles, any dissatisfaction that you might have. So make sure you choose your battles wisely. You might see things blow up on Sunday, and I'm sorry to say that. What else is here? Why is the Nine of Swords here for my friends for Sunday, the 10th of November? Sunday, November 10th. What's happening here with the Nine of Swords? Sunday, November 10th. Temperance. Okay, well, you're going to perhaps balance your temper, temper your temper. Okay, you might have to keep things on the down low. You might have to keep these things to yourself in order to survive this day. Now I say survive, but that's an exaggeration. Okay, you guys are always going to survive. It's just a matter of, do you come out unscathed, or have there been some upsets here? So what's the nine? What's the worst fear here? King of Swords, having to make that final decision down there, and the conflict, the Five of Wands. So let's go back here. We've got the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Six of Swords, moving on, changes, weighing out those changes, the Nine of Rods, feeling like, I'm not giving up on this. I am just going to continue fighting. I don't care what happens. I know I'm going to be successful. I know that my security is assured. And whatever has to end has to end. I'm ready to put it down. And here's our King of Swords, ready to put it down. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, dissatisfaction, competition, really just, perhaps people playing with your emotions here as well. Temperance is a card of emotional healing. So maybe you need to choose self-preservation here. Maybe the King of Swords is for your own benefit, cutting everybody off or making that final decision to say, you know what, I am going to be balanced whether you like it or not. You're not going to throw me off my game. How's that? You're not going to throw me off my game. That's what that's about. You guys, we have some challenges coming up perhaps over the weekend, next week, but things are going to start to level off the further we get into November. So bear that in mind. What is the plan here that we are putting together? What is it that we are standing firm behind? King of Swords, steadfast, determined, and really well thought out plan that you have here. Plan to vanquish whatever this conflict is. A plan to temper it and bring it into balance again, whatever this conflict is that you have. What's the plan here with the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands? Well, you've got to make some sort of choice. The Two of Wands is a directional change, perhaps. You're going to stay where you are, action or inaction, or you're going to make the change and move out or move on or move forward. We had that Six of Swords here, right here. Six of Swords is moving on, and these are the changes that you want coming in. These are changes that you are working out, whether or not to do. The Two of Pentacles, balancing, troublesome energy back and forth. Which way am I going? What am I going to do with this? Don't worry. Try not to worry. If you stand firm, it is going to be successful. Okay? It is going to be successful. But you've got to have that courage, that determination, that fierce from the Nine of Wands at your disposal. So you've got to have that strong backbone, my friends, on Sunday. Now, again, with this Mars and Pluto alignment, you want to make sure you choose your battles wisely. So is the question whether or not to get involved in whatever the conflict is, or to just let it go. I think it's better to let it go. So in this case, it might be a situation where you want to do inaction. The Three of Pentacles. Maybe it's time for you to choose not to modify your plan at this point. Leave it alone. What do we have here? We dropped a bunch. All right, so let's see what our Ten of Pentacles is about. What is this? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. It's about what you're working on right here. All right. It's about what you're working on, your plan. It's about taking action. Which way are you going with that? What's happening with the plan? Which way are okay, the Ten of Wands. You are tired of struggling with this plan. It might be time for you to let it go. It's what I said. You might be time to let it go. It's been too much of a conflict. So, that's a personal choice. Again, remember, free will is always at play, but you are the magician here. You can manifest anything that it is you want. You can manifest anything. Never forget that, my friends. We can manifest anything. Sometimes we get off track, and I think that's what's happened here. You might have gotten off track, but here's your opportunity on Sunday, the 10th, to put things back on track, to maybe release a portion of your plan and take it in another direction. The changes, the Five of Swords. Yeah, you're weary, you're burdened, it's been exhausting what you've been doing. We've got one here. So let's see, that is the Five of Pentacles. There might even be a lack. What's the lack? 2 5s. Things are going to change within a period of 5, my friends. And personally, I hope it's 5 days. but most definitely it'll be 5 weeks. All right, where are we here? I was looking for something in particular here. The Five of Cups. Okay, so there's 3 5s between all six, four fives, and each one different. So you've got every single five in the two decks out. Swords, Pentacles, Wands, and Cups. So this has been a period of, wow, uncertainty for you. And it's time to eliminate whatever has been conflicting, whatever has been worrying you. It's time to eliminate that. That's what the King of Swords is going to do. You're going to have that revelation, that aha moment, perhaps on Sunday, maybe on Monday. Perhaps your family is what brings it in. Maybe you haven't been spending enough time on your family, with your family, in the security measures you're taking for your family. And that is, the plan has been heavy. Maybe you've had a big plan, but it hasn't worked so far. And now it's time to choose which direction you want to go. Are you going to abandon that plan? What are my friends doing here with the Three of Pentacles? Putting that group of people together for a plan to see which way you're going. Whoa, off the table. Hold on, guys. Here we have the Three of Cups. So you will be celebrating, I think, the end of this struggle. You're going to find your balance in this. You are going to make the decision to end whatever this lack, this struggle is, whatever this disappointment, this battle that you've been fighting, excuse me, is. Okay, you are going to end that. You're going to end that. You're going to put it to rest. Now, end it doesn't mean that you blow it all up, but the Tower card is here. So, you certainly could come at it in a volatile way. The King of Swords is kind of matter of fact. He doesn't take any ifs, ands, or buts, okay? It's more of, hey, you know what? This is what my decision is, and you're not going to sway me from it. So try not to be as intractable as that, because, sometimes there are other ideas that come to you that might be viable. What? Okay, the Tower, Nine of Pentacles. I would say that might be sudden success that comes to you, perhaps on Sunday. Eight of Wands, messages that bring that sudden success. Now, the Eight of Wands can also be called the arrows of love. So this might be in a relationship situation where you choose a direction and how to be happy. How to be happy with your family. All right, the Nine of Pentacles is that card of self-satisfaction and self-sufficiency. It's also really feeling good about where you are, and maybe that comes in unexpectedly here with the Tower. Those messages that come in really leave you in a good spot, and you're balanced. The Seven of Wands. So I think you are on top of all of these challenges. You might have had a few challenges, but you had the strength and the perseverance, the determination with that Nine of Wands. Where is it? The Nine of Wands energy right here. That warrior energy. I'm not giving up on this. I'm not backing down on this. And that energy is going to serve you well, my friends. But you need to temper it a little bit. So watch your temper on Sunday. Watch the conflicts that you have in front of you, and decide whether or not it's best to perhaps let them go, not act on them on this particular day, Sunday. So let's pull a Keepers of the Light Oracle card for you. The Keepers of the Light Oracle. Sunday the 10th of November. Sunday the 10th of November. Now, normally we do these live, and I really enjoy that. Unfortunately, today I had to record this in advance, but I will see you again tomorrow on Monday, the 11th, Veterans Day, here in the U.S., for a live reading. Now we have Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom. I need my light here. Sorry, guys. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So my friends, I think you already know which direction you're heading. And honestly, I think that sitting back, laying low, biding your time, biting your tongue. I didn't say biting your tongue, biding your tongue. Okay, you might have to bite your tongue, but that might be the best course of action here. Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. My friends, it's all going to unfold before us in the next few weeks. You're going to see it's going to be so much lighter, and I wish us all the very, very best of the magician here. You know, the magician can manifest anything he wants. So set your sights high, my friends. All right. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye bye.